Hello everyone, welcome to Lucid Dream Portal. Today, I'm not going to present bullet points or numbered headings. Instead, let me weave a single continuous story about dreams full of mystery, drama, and that irresistible urge to uncover their meaning. In the soft predawn glow, when dawn is still hesitating on the horizon, you jolt awake, heart pounding from whatever just unfolded in your sleep. You recall an odd scene, standing at a forked path, a gentle wind chime echoing in the still air. You strain to hear, is that real wind or the whisper of your own mind? That haunting impression convinces you this wasn't random. Something buried deep in your veins is trying to speak to you. We've all experienced moments like this. Dreams that leave you soaked in cold sweat. Images that repeat night after night until you're certain they have something important to tell you. Thousands of years ago, Egyptians meticulously recorded dream symbols, believing gods like Thoth and Anubis sent warnings about fate. Even today, neuroscience tells us our brains fire wildly during REM sleep, stitching electrical signals into fragments of memory. Yet we cannot escape the feeling. Many dreams contain experiences far beyond mere random flickers. After more than a decade of faithfully journaling and analyzing hundreds of dreams, I've noticed a pattern. When a dream is vivid enough, repeated enough, and intense enough to jolt you awake, it's rarely just neural static. I once dreamt of an ornate bronze door, etched with unfamiliar motifs, beckoning me into another world. Weeks later, while wandering a historic cafe in Hoi An, I stumbled upon a metalwork piece, an exact replica of that door design. My heart leapt. Could the universe truly be communicating in such cryptic ways? Skeptics dismiss prophetic dreams, Lincoln's funeral vision, Mark Twain's premonition of his brother's death, as mere coincidence. But then there's Dmitri Mendeleev, who dreamt the entire periodic table, leapt out of bed, and sketched it perfectly. I find myself asking, is there a universal field of energy? An invisible information network we only touch in our deepest sleep? Quantum consciousness theories suggest our minds aren't confined to the skull, but resonate within a vast cosmic information field. In this view, dreams are our transceivers, tuning us into that grander reality. How can we tell a meaningful dream from an ordinary reverie? Over the years, I distilled 4 key signs. First, dreams so vivid you recall every sight, sound, and tactile sensation. Second, imagery that recurs across multiple nights. Third, an overwhelming emotion, terror, elation, certainty that lingers on waking. Finally, uncanny coincidences between dream and reality, however small. If a dream meets at least 2 of these criteria, it's time to record and interpret it. In practice, I keep a small notebook and pen beside my bed. Upon waking, I lie still for a moment, eyes closed, letting my mind settle, then begin to write. If words fail, I hit record on my phone, speaking the dream's fragments aloud before transcribing them later. I also title each dream. Even a single keyword can unlock the full tapestry of images when you revisit it. Beyond journaling, I employ dream incubation. Before sleep, I pose a question in my mind. Should I continue the Lucid Dream Portal project or design an online course? And repeat it as I drift off. The next morning, I scour my notes for symbols or whispers related to that question. Often, answers arrive not as clear text, but as living metaphors, a newly opened book, a single flickering candle, or a dream of surfing across a tranquil ocean, urging me to venture into uncharted territory. As for decoding, I'm no linguist, but after hundreds of dream interpretations, I've learned each symbol carries layered meanings. Water often represents deep emotion, sometimes soothing, sometimes tumultuous. Fire signals passion, creativity, or latent danger. A shadowy corridor might reflect unresolved conflicts in the psyche. The real cipher is the accompanying feeling. Fear can warn you, exhilaration can fuel you. These revelations have guided me through many challenges. I remember one night I dreamt of standing in a vast desert, dunes stretching endlessly, a solitary figure waiting at the base of a hill. At that time, I was paralyzed over a complex video project. Upon waking, I realized the desert symbolized isolation amid endless ideas, and the figure represented my audience. So I broke the project into a series of bite-sized videos, instead of one feature-length piece. Within weeks, views and engagement soared. Dreams don't always chart precise roads. Sometimes they offer hints and emotion, a melody echoing from the subconscious. If you dream of dancing in the rain, you might interpret it as an invitation to reclaim joy and freedom. But where, exactly, do you find that? You must study the image against your life's context. Over time, subtle connections emerge, guiding you toward fitting choices. That's why I urge everyone to translate dreams into real-world action. After a standout dream, I immediately draft a plan. Call a friend who can help, experiment with a new creative technique, or blog about the experience. When you transform a dream's message into tangible steps, you discover its true purpose and see that the universe doesn't just whisper through shaded images. It resonates through the very fabric of our lives. I often wonder, are dreams the only bridge to spiritual dimensions? I don't claim to have the ultimate answer. Yet through meditation, yoga, and conscious state techniques, I've found stillness sharpens our reception of subtle messages. During one late afternoon meditation, I heard a whisper by my ear, half-dream reverie that, hours later, birthed a podcast concept. As we draw this tale to a close, I want to leave you with this. Keep your heart open. Don't dismiss dream experiences as mere anomalies if they defy textbooks. Dreams are both the brain's byproduct and a mirror of the soul's depths, and perhaps the universe's voice channeling through us. Every dream holds its own value. When you embrace it, you unlock infinite wonders. Have you had a dream that left you questioning, frightened, or thrilled to your core? Share it below. I can't wait to listen and help you decode it. And don't forget to subscribe to Lucid Dream Portal and ring the bell so you never miss our next deep dive into the mystery of dreams. Thank you for joining me in listening to the whispers of the night. I'll see you in the next video.